Hi. 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 Hi, I'm Cole Jacobs, and I play the friend in Are You Here? Cole Jacobs!
Yeah! Woo! You, Cole, actually have a really keen relationship with the directors and just the group itself. You've known Jordi the longest out of all of the actors. You're actually best friends with him. Tell us a little bit about that. Tell us your background with Jordi.
Yeah, so first day of kindergarten, this was probably...
Damn!
We're gonna go back. I asked our famed and wonderfully talented director, Jordi Stephenson, if he liked Star Wars, and inquired as to whether or not he would like to play Star Wars. And from that day on, we've been making movies. Jordi has matured more in the short span of this film than I've seen him mature in his entire life. And that is a testament to what working with this crew does.
What does this project mean to you? Would you want to make another movie again or make a career out of
Absolutely.
it?
This is what I meant to do.
I believe it. You're incredible at acting.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Seriously, that means so much coming from our wonderful coach.
You play the role of the friend in this film. What motivations do you see in this character?
A lot of what we talked about with the friend's characterization is not just his character motivation, it's the dynamic between he and the boy, and the torture that their relationship, the strain that is placed on it through the lack of presence of mind that the boy has. And my role, my job within this film as a character, and also as Kuta's co-star, is to try and challenge our dynamic between the scenes and on screen to try and sell that. That's no easy feat.
That's interesting. Your connections with like Jordi got you to like literally at the audition start to like question and even change just the details about what this character is to be.
Absolutely.
To literally become you. How did that process work? How did it affect the future of the friend?
It affected the future just from the get-go, because I wanted to push back on the character a little bit and see how we could mold it into something that was a little more realistic. And that's just because in daily conversations that I've had with Jordi since we've been kids, as long as I've known him, we like to toy with character motivations behind characters that we've appreciated in cinema growing up. And so to be able to toy with that and mold that in a character that we actually get to see the tangible result of is a dream come true. In discussions with the cast and crew going into the role before anything had been shot, we talked about this analogy of water, the surface of water, and Kuta's character being dragged up and down through the water column and up into the air to take a breath, and resurfacing, and then being pulled back down during a moment of a flashback. And in that scene, my character is the friend. He's trying to pull the boy back up to the surface to get another gasp of air. But instead of seeing it just so statically as me trying to pull him out, as to bring him out of his cocoon or out of the water, he's also tugging because he has the weight attached to his ankle. To his wrist physically. And it tugs him back down, and it tugs me too. And that relationship dynamic, I could contribute so much effort to bring him out of the water, and I try, but it's more than I thought, because I've only seen the surface of the tip of the iceberg, so to speak. So only seen what I think is his weight, not all the baggage that's with it. And my character's character arc is struggling to apply not just the effort that I thought I would have to as his friend, but more. My favorite blooper?
Yeah.
Crawling.
Crawling?
Crawling.
I don't know if you're monkey up the mountain.
There's just so much animalistic tension that builds up when you're...
Tension?
Wait, what's your hardest scene?
What was my hardest scene?
Yeah.
I nearly broke the fishing pole at one part. No, I'm kidding. I did, though. Sorry, Josh. I don't know that there was a single hardest scene for me to shoot. I know that's a cop-out answer, but every day I was challenged in a new way that I wasn't expecting. I didn't see where this character was going to end. I don't think any of us did. And, of course, Now I won't, because it's up to the audience how they take the friend and apply it to their lives. I think through this project we learned that adaptability doesn't just mean the script changing, doesn't just mean the actors suddenly have a frozen foot for a scene or a few days in a row. It means communication. I know it's said and done to death, but communication is essential to any art form. But when you have a team that actively engages in communication over every single detail of the film meticulously, whether it's, did you like that pronunciation? Do I need to sit differently? Every single detail was subject to change. And if it wasn't, this wouldn't be the film that it is today.
Yeah.
All right.
Any other thing that you want to talk about?
Yeah.
That you want to bring up in this opportunity?
Carl makes a mean sandwich.
Yo, he's so good.
Carl made me like pickles.
Bro, he's fucking-
I didn't like pickles, and I told him I did, and man, I like pickles now. He makes a mean sandwich. Makes a mean sandwich. Yeah, that's sorry.
Is there any last comments, questions, something you want to say, something you want to let the crowd know?
Thank you all, and thank you, Carl.
There you go. Yeah, go!